3, go.
Welcome, guys, to episode 13 of After the Bell Boxing. Today, we're going to discuss a whole heap of topics, so stay tuned. And if you haven't done so already, follow us on Insta, on After the Bell Boxing, and on Twitter, follow us on Bell Boxing, and we're going to follow you back without a doubt. So, welcome, lads, to the 13th episode. What are you guys saying?
This guy good, man. To the intro, you know.
All good. Trust me, man. My man check on professional. I
love it, though. I love it.
You guys put me under pressure, innit?
My man gave a proper intro.
No,
We're
usually just like,
episode, whatever. Follow us. Man gave, we're going to talk about a host of topics.
Trust me. Nah, Chris, can't complain. It's been a good week. The weather's a madness, though. It's raining every single day, man.
Oh, bro, it's shocking, bro.
I love this weather, though.
Do my road work, man.
Oh, mad thing. Hey, you know what's stressed here? I don't know about you, man, but have you man got Plum on your phone? It's like a money saving thing, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's got a setting on there, yeah, where it saves money from your bank account every time it rains. Hey, bro, I'm kind of looking at that, yeah? Like, it needs to stop raining still. Just taking out money from my account, bro. But,
yeah. Racking it up, though.
Yeah, boy, I'm trying, bro.
Hey, how you been, man?
All good, man. All good. No complaints.
Sammy, what are you saying, bro? How you been?
Yeah, man. Good. Nothing to do, is there? But chill at home, innit?
Trust me, bro.
So, yeah, man, it's all good. I feel like we're at the end of the year already. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the year is kind of gone to some degree. And yeah, it's just about get ready for 2021 now.
Yeah. But we don't know what that year's going to bring, man.
Hey, bro, I think 2021 might be more of the same still. Because this COVID ain't going nowhere for us, bro.
This COVID is just chilling, bro.
It's lingering, bro. It's lingering.
You know when you got a family member at the house that comes to stay for a week, like 6 months later they're still there, like they're quiet in the house, like they're all good. It's like that, man.
What you man saying, though, man? It's been a big October for boxing, though.
Has
and it's gonna end with a bang as well, man. It's gonna end with a bang. There's two big fights that we're gonna discuss, but there's 3 fights, but one that we probably won't get too into. The first one is Gervonta Davies versus Santa Cruz. What you man saying for that, man?
I think Davis is another. I think this is a big fight for him. He should win. But I don't know if it's going to shake up the whole division, if that makes sense.
It's not, man.
So I'm going to shake up the whole division. It'll be another good name. I don't know if it would be any bigger than Gamboa.
I think it's a bit better than Gamboa, you know.
Yeah? Okay.
Gamboa's washed up now, man. I can't lie to you. For me, anyway, Gamboa's washed up now, man. I think Santa Cruz.
Yes.
Santa Cruz, I think, will be the best name on his resume.
Yeah. If he beats
also, bro, precisely. If he loses, he's in all sorts of problems.
All sorts of problems.
Because especially where there's a lot of hype around him.
Yeah.
He'll be, but I feel like he'll win.
He should win.
He should win. I think he'll win. And they've been going hard with the promo for him as well. So
yeah,
they are. They've invested in all access. Is back again.
Yeah,
Showtime. And Mayweather's getting the features again.
Yeah, there's stuff coming out on Mayweather's channel as well. I think the first episode actually dropped on Mayweather's channel.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Episode 2's out now as well, you know.
I love that, I missed that show, man. I really, really missed
got
that
all
show.
access.
Yeah, trust me, I miss it.
Yeah, I know, I
And
know.
I think this Mayweather's probably done some sort of business still behind the scenes to get some exclusive, some exclusive stuff on his channel as well.
All right, okay.
Yeah,
I think they've probably Mayweather probably had some dealings in getting Showtime to cover this as well. You
I
can,
think so.
because I don't know if they would usually cover a non-pay-per-view fight, if that makes sense.
yeah.
They usually invest into non-pay-per-view fights, but
Uh-huh.
this isn't a pay-per-view one, so
It is, bro. It is, bro.
probably. Oh, it's pay-per-view.
It's pay per view, bro. Yeah,
Oh, right, okay, my bad.
yeah. Because
Right,
I saw
okay, that's
Mayweather.
probably why then.
Yeah, he made a couple statements like 2 weeks ago. Mayweather, he was talking about he's going to do 1 million buys on pay per view, which
Right, okay.
which I think everyone was saying is pretty ambitious. But
Mm. Yeah,
we'll,
no, I don't. Yeah,
we'll wait and see, innit? He
let's wait and
might buy
see.
all 1 million himself. So
I mean, Mayweather can put. I won't put it past Mayweather to do something like that.
no, never with that.
He can do that. He can do that. You know, he does say he's all about the numbers. So
Yeah, exactly, bro.
yeah, but I think in just in terms of the landscape of the the lightweight and junior lightweight positions and stuff like that, I don't know if this is going to make as big a noise as Teofimo
Oh,
winning against Lomachenko.
no way.
It's not in the same magnitude, but I think obviously like fights like Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell, that's worth noting.
That's a big fight. That's a big fight.
That's a really good fight and a good test for Ryan Garcia. And if he beats Luke Campbell convincingly, then he's up there as a top prospect.
Yeah.
Um,
And that's a big name. That's a big name to have on your early
100%.
in your career and young. That's a good name to have, Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell's a solid fighter, man.
He's solid. He is solid.
He's a solid fighter.
Yeah, yeah. Lenny, have you seen the the back and forth between Haney and Teofimo?
You know Devin Haney. Yeah? I never used to mind him too much, but he's kind of moving like he beat Lomachenko, and it's just like, bro, like you didn't beat him, innit?
Yeah.
You need to remember that.
Point.
And also there was one tweet that I really didn't like from him after Teofimo beat Lomachenko. He was like, "Oh, I told you, Loma's too old and too small."
Right, is that what you said?
But then people pointed out that Haney's next fight is against Gamboa. And I think Gamboa is older than Lomachenko and he's smaller.
Right.
Wow.
So what you saying?
What you saying? Sort of thing, yeah.
These people, they don't think, isn't it? Before
These men just talk, bro.
they don't think very far before tweeting.
It's all bravado sometimes, isn't it?
Bro, the man are going mad. He must have thought he beat Lomachenko that night, boy.
No, for real, he probably did.
I was like, we're all eating tonight. We all win. Goliath has been slain, bro.
But I think I get where he's coming from to some degree though, because what it does, that loss to Teofimo kind of breaks that whole myth that Lomachenko is untouchable and all these guys are B class. It puts everyone on a level playing field now.
Do you think it does though, or do you think it? So obviously it does equalize it a little bit, but for me, in a way, it just kind of elevates Teofimo Lopez. So for me now, I separate him from the rest as well.
Teofimo?
Yeah.
I think the jury's still out on that though, don't you think? I still feel he's got a lot to prove. He does,
but I think he's definitely proven more than the rest of them.
Oh, absolutely. The only person who probably comes close to him is Gervonta in terms of achievements, and maybe even Haney with the he's got a belt as well, don't he?
Yeah, well he's the WBC champion. Not franchise, but I don't.
Not franchise.
I don't understand, bro. I saw they released another belt and another weight division.
They've released a BLM belt as well
for Mike Tyson, for Jones Jr. Innit?
I don't know you heard about that, Jamshed.
I haven't even heard about that,
Yeah, they released a Black Lives Matter belt, WBC, for Roy Jones Jr. versus Mike Tyson.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I don't know what to think about that.
Is there some sort of like? Is there something attached to it, like a charity donation or something? Are they donating?
Not
Or
that, not that I'm
I
aware
think
of.
it's literally
No,
just a belt, bro.
it's just symbolic, yeah.
that's about.
It's just a
Yeah.
belt, bro.
This age we live in, boy. Oh, there was symbolic gestures, man. What's all of this? Instead of them to
Well,
give a bit of pay-per-view, yeah, to like people that are affected,
hmm.
isn't it?
Yeah, no, 100%.
You're right, bro. Yeah, you're right. Like they could
Otherwise, it's
slide.
just
Just soften
Someone
on
could
it.
slice off some money somewhere from this fight
yeah.
and give it to some sort of cause or something. But
Look at
it's,
that Black Lives Matter belt, you know.
it's easier to put a belt out, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, that's probably what it
Yeah.
is. It's easier just to put a belt out than anything. So yeah, it's just interesting, isn't it? That and again, it's WBC. Why is the WBC doing all this? What are they doing to it? Why are they struggling for money or what
bro,
is this?
Mauricio Sulaimán's on crack from.
Since he's like
He's on a mad thing,
God rest his soul, his dad passed away. He's just been doing his own thing.
bro. It's gone to his head.
Uh,
That man's,
Who's that?
man's
Is he what?
He's the head of
So he-
the head of WBC.
yeah,
Yeah, he's just on a mad thing, bro. He's on a full mad thing. He created. I know this is off topic from what we had planned, but man, they're gonna create a new weight division between
between what?
cruiserweight and heavyweight.
And heavyweight. Yeah, we touched upon that last time in our last
Yeah,
podcast. I think.
guys, man, like you're killing us out here, man.
just doing the most, just doing the most.
But yeah, man.
Oh, just on a quick note, did you Khabib? Did you guys watch the fight?
I didn't watch it, you know.
What about you,
Yeah, I
Jamshed?
watched it. Yeah, I watched it.
What?
I watched it.
So, did he? I didn't get to watch it. Did he batter him? What happened?
He won convincingly, and he won against
Okay.
somebody that is a really, really good fighter.
Okay.
Everybody anticipated it to be a pretty good fight, man, and he won really convincingly. Like he won by submission. The last 3 fights, he's won by submission. He's the only person to have done 3 consecutive wins for a title fight by submission, just dominating.
Oh
And of
wow.
course
He's retired now.
Yeah, that's the big news. The big news is that he retired after.
Yeah, he retired straight after, innit?
Straight
Wow.
after he retired, and his reasoning was that his dad passed away earlier in the year, and he every fight that he's done, he's fought with his dad in his corner, and his mum said that you shouldn't continue to fight without your father, and he basically said, listen, man, I'm going to spend time with. I've only got one parent left, and I'm going to spend time with her, and he encouraged everyone that was listening to spend time with their parents if they still had them. He said, for that reason, I'm going to give up fighting. I'm going to retire, and I'm going to retire. And he did. Retired at the top.
Wow. Yeah. No. Fair enough. You think he'll be back?
Nah, I don't think it will be. You know, I don't think this is the same as the others. This guy looks like he keeps his word, man.
Yeah, that's what he seems like a serious guy, man. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a stunt. They asked him about another fighter, right? They asked him about a fighter that's a little bit. He's very eccentric. He's a little bit. He's a bit mad. I can't lie.
Yeah.
And they asked him, "What do you think about his antics? Do you think he has mental health issues?" And he basically responded, and everyone around him started busting up, and he basically responded. He said, "Listen, I don't want to talk about that. If he's got issues, that's his personal issue. We shouldn't be discussing it on this forum. If he needs help, we're all here to help him. But beyond that, I look forward to fighting him. That's about it."
Right. Okay.
So very upstanding, respectable. So yeah, I think he's going to keep his word and stay retired.
So where does this place him now in terms of like all the MMA greats now? Like obviously it's a very short sport. Hasn't been around for long, but
he said something interesting. He said to the UFC that you should put me as the pound for pound best.
Right.
Because of his record, you should put me as the pound for pound best. And he said
Undefeated.
that he deserves it. He's undefeated.
Okay.
Yeah, and so there's conversation happening now about that. About whether he should be or whether he shouldn't. Like John Jones has come out and said that that's nonsense.
John Jones has been on smoke, bro.
Yeah, John Jones has been about this thing as well. But yeah.
I mean, on Twitter, bro. On Twitter, like the last couple of days, he's been on smoke, bro. He sent someone said something to him, and bro, the reply he gave, it was nasty still. Man was like, "Oh, I understand." It was like, I understand some people have never been the best at anything in their family, in their community, in their neighborhood. He was like, but obviously I think I'm the best, isn't it? And I was like, oh, like that's a dig still.
You know, anytime we talk, everyone lets him finish, and they're like, "Oh, bro, you're a druggie, fam. stop talking like you're a druggie." The amount of times he's been caught.
He was on smoke even without the drugs, though, innit? He was a bad boy. Man.
He's a trained killer, man. He's sick at MMA. I can't lie. He's very, very sick. But in terms of like rating him, like in terms of his personal life, people don't rate him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Obviously, Nigeria is doing this.
Yeah, Adesanya, innit?
Adesanya. They got Usman as well. They got two champions.
Come on, bro. You already know. Is there any people from your neck of the woods doing bits? I think both of you, fam. Like, both of you.
Hey, bro, I know Michael Bisping did bits back in the day still, so.
Okay.
And McGregor's still about as well, bro.
Okay.
No, obviously, bringing it back to boxing, we'll see. So let's see with it.
I was gonna say Amir Khan, bro.
I can't even say Amir Khan, bro. I can't say Amir Khan, bro.
Oh my dude.
Bro.
Well, there's another. I don't even know where he's from, bro. So like, yeah, this might be people. What's the guy, Prince Patel, bro? The guy that's about.
Who's that?
There's a boxer about now called Prince Patel.
No, never seen him, but if he's a Patel, then he's probably Indian.
And you got Kugan Cassius as well, man. He's rapping on the YouTube thing, man.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
He's big, boy. He's doing big things.
Yeah.
So.
But I think he's from Sri Lanka still.
Oh man, that's a bit political still.
I think he's Sri Lankan.
That was a mad mistake to make, but oh well.
But yeah, man.
No prisoners.
Did you guys the pound for pound list? What's your views on it? You've seen it. Crawford to number 1. Last year, I think it was Lomachenko. Obviously, since he's lost, things have changed. And Errol Spencer said we're going to be switching places soon. I think he was basically gunning for Errol Spence. So, well, what do you lot think? Let's see last year's list. Let me pull it up on our Instagram.
Yeah, you pull up last year's list. I'll pull up this year's.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So last year.
Sorry?
What are we pulling up?
The pound for pound list, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got them here still.
Yeah. So last year, we had Lomachenko number 1, Terence Crawford number 2, Canelo 3. I've forgotten how to pronounce his name. Inoue 4. Inoue 4. Usyk 5. Spence 6. Golovkin 7th. Estrada 8th. Bertabiv 9th, and Pacquiao 10. So we just focus on the top 5 now.
Yeah, let's do. Should I just do the top 5 from this year?
Yeah.
The top 5 from this one, from October. It's actually Canelo number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, Canelo number 1, Inoue number 2, Crawford number 3, Usyk number 4, and Spence number 5.
All right, that's interesting.
And then I'll give you the top 10 just because we did it for both. Then it's Teofimo Lopez number 6.
Oh, he's up there. Oh, that's this year. Right, okay.
This is this year. Lomachenko number 7, Golovkin number 8, Estrada 9, Bertabiev number 10.
So Pacquiao's off the list now, and also is Triple G.
Yeah. No, Triple G is 8th, I think.
He's 8th. Okay.
Triple G. So he's dropped. Pacquiao rightfully so because he's been inactive.
He's been inactive, yeah. Although he beat, was it Furman? He had beaten Furman by the time this was done up, wasn't it?
He beat Furman late last year.
Was it late last year?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, it might have been early this year, Bro,
No, definitely not this year.
Bro, time's just blended into one for me, bro.
Yeah, for real. It's just all conflicting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, would you agree with that new list?
I think for me, Canelo's rightfully number 1. His resume is the strongest. He's won at too many different levels. Inoue, I can't argue with at number 2. And Crawford, I think they could switch either way. I think Crawford suffers from having a pretty weak resume at welterweight.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's not taking away what he's done at other levels, but at welterweight, his resume is weak.
Yeah.
Usyk deserves to be number 4 because he dominated cruiserweight and has moved up. And then Spence 5. I'm not gonna lie, I think Spence is a little bit high.
Yeah.
Just purely because his resume is getting stronger.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like he's done enough in a pound for pound sense.
Yeah.
To warrant being number 5. If you follow what I'm saying. Weight. Yeah, he hasn't gone up. So I kind of have a hard time justifying it compared to others.
Yeah, I think they probably considered the potential that they might have as well.
I think that's 100%.
And it's based on subjective opinion as well, I'm pretty sure.
His performance is built. He's got a solid amount of wins and KOs. The next down is Lopez. Yeah, the next down is Lopez, who's 16 undefeated. Errol Spence is 26 undefeated. 21 KOs.
The thing to remember with Lopez, though, is he possibly beat the pound for pound number 1 in his last fight. So that counts for a lot in terms of moving him up. Whereas I don't think Spence hasn't beat anyone that would have been on a pound for Sean Porter would have been on the welterweight pound for pound list. Wouldn't particularly high. And Kell Brook, maybe when he fought him.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
But I think it's. Sorry, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was just gonna say that it's funny how you could be number 1 and after a loss you can plummet all the way to 8.
Bro, mental.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's interesting though because people are saying that Lomachenko pound for pound, but he just fought somebody who was slightly maybe a weight class above him. But he lost convincingly, in my opinion. So this mythical sort of pound for pound list, how significant is it? Significant is it still? Does it merit any credit at all? Because I don't think it really does.
Not particularly because I don't know. Like if I want to watch Canelo, I want to watch Canelo because he's Canelo, innit? Not because he's listed as pound for pound number 1. And if someone beats him, like they've done a really good job. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I don't imagine it means a lot apart from the fact that if you feel that you should be on it or higher, then it probably means something.
Yeah.
So let's say someone like Errol Spence, like you said, if he said him and Crawford are going to switch places, maybe it means something to him because there's a man in his weight division who's above him. So basically what they're saying to the world is Crawford's better than you.
Yeah. I think that is in terms of definitely in terms of like as things stand, like the status quo of the division, it probably means something. But like in years to come,
exactly.
We don't think about Duran or Marvin Hagler or Tommy Hearns being above one another in the pound for list. It's just I guess it's just for them, just to to increase the competition.
Precisely, bro. Precisely.
Because at the end of the day, it's the styles that make fights. It's the styles. It's the styles that make fights. So
yeah, definitely. You've been saying that for time. It's true. It's true.
Mm. So yeah, that's interesting. Interesting how things can change over just 1 year.
Yeah, man. One of the people on the pound for pound list as well, Usyk, who's fighting this weekend. Fighting
He's number
Derek
4, isn't
Chisora.
it?
He's a character, man.
Who is Usyk or Chisora?
Both of them.
He's a character. Eddie Hearn is really helping use his personality to promote this fight.
Oh, bro, he has to, bro.
It's funny. He's hardly saying anything.
Yeah. All he's saying is Derek, funny, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to go into a fight serious when you've got someone like Usyk who's not so serious. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's the thing, and I think also I think Usyk will beat Chisora, but I
He's
think
very likable. That's the thing.
Yeah, but I think Chisora needs that animosity. Do you know what I mean? To fire himself up.
He does. He does.
And I feel like if someone's being all nasty to him, he's probably going to find it difficult.
Yeah. Or funny.
Yeah, because Chisora's a man that needs to hate his opponent, I feel, to get the best out of him.
Yeah, legit. He does. He glassed me. He glassed me.
But yeah, I see Usyk winning that, man. I think he'll just be too good.
Usyk should have that one. It's Lomachenko's dad that trains Usyk, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
And I don't like. It's funny. I don't know if there's another fighter like that out there. His sort of personality, but he's so good still.
Yeah.
It's very disarming.
Yeah, that's the thing that I like because he's actually good. Like sometimes you get fighters like this and they're not good.
They're not good.
But but he's actually good, so he can joke around with you and then he'll bang you up, innit?
Those are the worst kids in school, boy. Those are the worst kids in school.
Yeah, it's true. And those are they're
make fun of you. But when it came to smoke, they can still back it as well. It's mad. It's nuts.
Like me, then, innit?
Sorry?
I didn't even know what you said, bro, but I know it was a cheeky.
I didn't hear what you said.
I
didn't hear what you said.
I'm glad you didn't hear it. Let's move past it, bro.
One of Usyk's previous opponents, Tony Bellew, has been in a bit of Twitter trouble this week as well, man.
He has, yeah. He's really caught some corn from Ohara Davies, hasn't he?
Ohara Davies has got under his skin.
He has.
Oh.
And I can see why, man. Bellew is one of those guys. He kind of he's a sort of the flavor of the month sort of guy. He flocks to where the popular person is, and I can see why Ohara Davies.
He's a populist, bro. He's a populist.
Yeah. He comes across like a people pleaser.
Yeah. He tells, and you can tell he probably tells Eddie Hearn what he wants to hear as well, man.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Just to keep getting them Sky and Matchroom checks coming in, man. Like,
yeah. Very emotional as well.
He's similar to Johnny Nelson, man. He does what he needs to do to pay the bills, isn't it?
I don't think there's anyone worse than Johnny Nelson.
Forget my principles and everything I think. I'm just going to pay these bills.
I mean, his worst comment was technically Bellew is better than Usyk.
What was it?
He said technically Bellew is better than Usyk.
Oh, wow.
And the one thing...
Mind you...
Sorry, just the one thing, that you look at Usyk and your takeaway, regardless of anything, is you'll look at him and you'll say, he's an exceptionally good technical boxer.
Technical, that's his prized asset.
That is his thing. And Tony the Bomber Bellew.
So Merseyside lad. So many reformed.
What happened when Usyk banged him up?
So many reformed football hooligan. Bro, That's mad.
He's not even
bro.
reformed, man. He's not reformed.
Oh, bro, that
Reformed.
prediction is crazy, bro.
I know he lost so much credibility at that one. So yeah, that Ohara Davies thing. I mean, Ohara Davies is known for getting into a lot of beef with people, but
yeah,
I think he stated something about along the lines of, "Am I stating facts, or am I just stating stuff that has already been known in the newspaper about his family?" And I think Bellew was a bit triggered by that, and he said basically, O'Hara's like, "Come see me, I'm ready." Do you know what I mean? And this is like a heavyweight. This is a heavyweight he's talking about.
Wow.
So I don't know how that's gonna pan out.
O'Hara's on a high though, isn't it? Because he won golden contract. So
Yeah.
he won golden contract. So I think he got 100K in it. So
yeah,
he's on a high right now, man. He's on a high. He's gonna buy. I was listening to an interview. So he's gonna go buy some more property or something, man.
Yeah, no, good on him, man. Good on him.
I don't mind Ohara Davies, you know. I don't mind him.
I like him, man.
I like his character as well. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
He's good for boxing, man. He's good for boxing.
He's good. We need people like him, so we can point the finger and say that's the bad guy.
Hey, just another quick one. Another man that was pointing the finger, and then we can wrap up. Yeah, he's the Kell Brook. Kell Brook was pointing the finger at Eddie Hearn strong this week. So
what's happened with that? Sorry, I've been seeing it, but I haven't actually caught up with it.
So I'll give it a quick story. Yeah. So Brook is obviously going to fight Crawford in about a month's time, but Kell Brook negotiated that deal separately. So he did it himself. So he went to Bob Arum and said, "I want to fight Crawford." And then I'm kind of piecing both stories together here to try and create what I think is a full story. And then Eddie Hearn, and then they said they went to Eddie Hearn after they got the deal signed off and said, "Oh, can you put this on Sky?" But then Eddie Hearn was like, "No, because you've done the deal without me. So now you can't come to me because you want me to top it up with UK TV money.
Right.
So don't come to me for your slice of the pie. And you've also tried to cut me out of the deal so you don't have to pay me anything."
Right.
Promotion fees. And then Kell Brook, he dropped it into, I think, end of last week with on IFL. And he was just like, "Yeah, I've been with Eddie Hearn all my career. It's disloyal. It's blah, blah, blah." Eddie Hearn's clapped back.
I heard,
And he was like, "Yeah, like he's done a lot for Kell Brook in his career. You know, he was there when Kell Brook got stabbed, all of that sort of stuff." And just saying like, so it's an interesting one still. It's an interesting one still. I think I'm on Kell Brook's side on this one. I can't lie. I'm always on the side of the fighters.
You think out of goodwill?
I'm always on the side of the fighters, man. Like Kell Brook don't owe Eddie Hearn nothing.
True.
Eddie Hearn's earned a lot of money off of Kell Brook.
Yeah.
And Kell Brook was one of the big fighters Eddie Hearn had when he didn't really have anyone else.
Yeah, before even Anthony Joshua, he was one of the
and Kell Brook at any point is a world class fighter, man. So I'll point his career. But
I'm gonna go and check that out. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah,
maybe we can do an in-depth episode on that.
That's what I think. Yeah, next time we'll feed into it, man. Next time we'll feed into it, bro.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, I think that's about all the topics for now. So thank you, lads, for joining us on the 13th episode. And be sure we're going to be dropping a 14th episode very soon. But again, if you haven't followed us, follow us on Insta, After the Bell Boxing, and on Twitter, Bell Boxing. And you can also catch us on YouTube if you type in After the Bell Boxing. So thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you soon. Peace.
Peace.